Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? How the heck you doing? In this video, I'm going to give you guys the top 5 tips that you should do before you start streaming. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you hit that sub button. I'll be coming out with a lot more content. Let's get into it.
You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever.
Tip number 1, that's having a unique username. When you think about the big names in the content creator world like Ninja, Tfue, Dr. Lupo, Tim the Tatman, Courage JD, people know them based around their names. I've noticed a lot of people don't think about their names before they start streaming. Some people start streaming with the generic name that's given to them by whatever streaming platform that they're on. A lot of the generic usernames are adjectives followed by nouns, such as polite polecat 9827, just something like that. You don't want to have a generic name like that. You don't have a bunch of X's in your name. You just want something that's to the point, short and simple, that people will remember you by. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch Ninja. They're not gonna say I'm not gonna go watch Ninja 98527. You want something that people will remember you by. It's like a household name, pretty much. On top of the no numbers, the no X's, stuff like that, don't have underscores in your name. That's a common thing too that I see around on all platforms. People put underscores. Don't have an underscore. Just be short, simple, to the point. This is a very important tip because down the road you're going to want to think about merch ideas and expanding your brand. So you want to be happy with this name. You want to be happy with people calling you by that name. Something I also recommend with getting a username, that's getting an avatar. You can have anything you want. You can Google an image of whatever, but have an avatar. When I'm scrolling through the directory on Mixer or Twitch or whatever, I don't click on streams that don't have avatars, because me personally, and I know a lot of other people feel this way, it doesn't seem like you're taking it seriously. It takes 2 minutes to set one up. It's very easy to do. Please get an avatar. All right, that's tip number 1. Let's go on to tip number 2. Tip number 2, that's to hide your view count the best that you can. If you're streaming from your Xbox, put a little piece of tape over. You're streaming from OBS, there's ways to hide that. You don't want to be getting caught up on the numbers. It's a big mistake that a lot of people make. They're too worried about what that number of views says. You want to be streaming to one person the same way you would be streaming to the 100 people, because you want that one person to keep coming back to show support to your stream. If you're able to do that, I definitely recommend it. Let's get into the next tip. Tip number 3, that's to get a webcam. Now, some people say that you don't need a webcam to be successful, and that's true for some people, for a small percentage of streamers or content creators in general, but trust me, you want one. It will help you grow a more personal relationship with your community, which will make them want to come back more, because they can see your face, they can see you smile, they can see how energetic you are. You can do a lot more things, like you can set up a background behind you, which people like. You can get up and dance on stream, maybe. You can do stuff like that you wouldn't be able to do without a webcam. This is one of the bigger tips in this video, although this video is not in any specific order. This tip right here is one of the most important ones, I would say, because I've recommended getting a webcam for a lot of other people, a lot of other streamers that have asked me for tips, and they come back and they say right when they plugged in a webcam, right when people saw their face, they started coming back more, they started growing the community, they started growing viewership, and they definitely were happy that I said to get a webcam, and they definitely recommended. They didn't realize how important it was to have a webcam. They're really not even that expensive. You can get one for like, $30, $40, $50. You can buy one that's used. It's not that expensive, and it's the only piece of equipment that I have recommended in this video because it's the most important. You can use your headset mic as the mic when you first start. You're going to want to get a lot more equipment down the road, but right now I definitely recommend getting a webcam when you first start, and I promise you will see a big increase in your viewership. You'll see a big increase of people coming back every single day to see your face, because they have that personal connection with you. All right, let's get into tip number 4. Tip number 4, make a social media on every single platform that you can. You want to use the same unique username that I mentioned in tip number 1. It will help your name get out there a lot more if you start posting regularly, tweeting regularly, supporting other content creators. That will help you get your name noticed by those content creators as well. Help you grow your community. It will help you expand your brand. You'll be able to reach a lot more people that you wouldn't have been able to reach just by streaming or just by making YouTube videos. There's a lot more people on these other platforms, meaning a lot more people in your community, a lot bigger of an audience. All right, that's tip number 4. Let's get into the last and final tip. Tip number 5, that's to have a schedule. Your community wants to know when to expect your next YouTube video. They want to know when to expect to see you live. They're more likely to tune in when they know you're going to be live at 5 Monday through Friday. They're more likely to be there. But if you're all over the place, they might miss a stream or two because they don't know when you're going to be there. All right, those are the top 5 tips that I have for you guys. If you liked what you saw, please make sure you hit that sub button, like the video, and comment below if you want to see another type of video like this. Peace.